It's March 13th, and we are here at the world premiere of the SmallTown Outsiders pilot.
Wow. What's your damage?
Justin thinks All Girls are video games, and our pizza is almost 30 minutes late.
Not surprising. And no pizza would be a bummer if I hadn't hooked us up.
I got the privilege to catch some of the stars on and behind the screen at the red carpet after the showing.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was watching the show, like for myself, and I heard people actually laughing, I got a bit emotional, but happy. I got like happily emotional because I was like, wow, I did that.
Actually, Chief, can I talk to you for a second?
And the first day when he just asked me to be a part of this, I was like, oh, yes.
Oh, right. Stay right here. Stay.
First of all, I want to talk about your swag right now. There's lots of people out here. The theater inside was packed. Tell us your reaction to just seeing all the people here and the community here.
My gosh, man, it is crazy. Like this is a blessing, bro. It's a blessing from God, man. Like just allowing this to happen. Yeah, it's a blessing.
We have bands trying by.
Yeah, man, it's like a blessing. Like just seeing like all these people come by, bro. Like just come and support us, man. Just means a lot. People already coming by and telling me that they're already donating and trying to help and support the project. And I'm just hoping to see more to come.
Ordering from no pizza.
Hey, Justin.
It's been amazing. Everyone has been so supportive and incredible. The environment here is just so uplifting and positive. It's been incredible.
Yeah, and it really means a lot. You know, people coming out from the community, families and stuff supporting. And tell us about your reaction to seeing the premiere.
Oh my goodness, it was just so surreal. You know, we've been working on this project since 2020, so it felt unreal to see this come to life on screen when we've been talking about it. Absolutely.
The way that they made this, it just looked so awesome. I loved it. And it's one thing like just watching it by yourself, but then seeing it with everyone else, man, it's unreal.
Oh no, like just like in the pilot itself, I would have to say all the VFX. Like I didn't know that all those VFXs like were there, you know. And not only that, and like James did an amazing job with VFX. And like other than that, with the whole event, like there's a lot of things that Michael kept on the down low, and it was just a surprise, like surprise after surprise after surprise. It was just amazing.
Mike hit me up a few months ago, and he was like, "We got some visual effects shots in the film. Would you be down?" And I was like, "Absolutely. You know it. Like you don't even have to ask." As a visual effects artist, somebody who's a lot more behind the scenes, it means a lot, and that was actually the first time seeing like my work like on like a proper, you know, big theater screen, you know, instead of just like a phone screen. And so it was just really cool. I heard like a couple audible wows or like, you know, like ooh, you know, so from some people. So that meant a lot to me.
I made the intro music and the outro music. Michael said he wanted something a little like, I don't want to say silly, like kind of Scooby-Doo-ish, but then also like very unsettling.
It was really cool sitting with them, and he like was so passionate about like what he wanted. And then so I just came to these guys, told them what's up, and like we just had to sit around and really do like our research on like what was the 80s sound.
Come on, Doofus.
We wanted people who hear it, they're like, yeah, like we know what you want, you know, like, you know, just we want you to dance, we want you to feel pumped.
It's just overall an amazing experience. Working with Michael was very like smooth going.
What was your favorite part of working on set?
Well, all the actors, they had this amazing vibe and sense of humor that was just overall amazing.
I also got the chance to talk with some of the fans of the project to get their first thoughts.
At first I thought it was going to be a horror film because I got scared at the beginning. I was like, oh no, this is really a good production with these young people doing things back in '88. You know, they weren't even born in '88, but it was a good film. Hopefully they get more money to make it bigger.
It was amazing. It's crazy to see something of that level in Texas, especially this side of Texas, like Mansfield, the DFW area. It's just crazy just seeing stuff. This is my first premiere that I went to, And yeah, this is like pure execution. Everybody that had a part of it was on point. Everybody was on point. The acting was on point. The cinematography was on point. The soundtracks, everything was on point. The lighting, the way they set the scene, the locations, everything was on point. So I appreciate y'all for giving us something to enjoy like this. So
Mansfield, it's a very close-knit, like, communal type city, and like it's very cool to see like all these big productions being put on because we've never really had that before.
First going in there and all the applause, all the energy, looking forward to seeing what the SmallTown Outsiders had to show, and I genuinely loved it.
I just looked forward to it all, so I was amazed.
My expectations were high and they were definitely met.
I told my whole family about it and they're like, they're shooting here? Why aren't they going anywhere big like Los Angeles or something like that? I'm like, because they wanted to do it in Mansfield. And they couldn't believe it because nothing really happens here.
The time and effort they put into this just to make it come alive is what really amazes me.
I really like the mirror scene for Judy's character. I feel like it really shows a lot of, like, the cinematography and the scene is very well thought out, and you know, there's a lot that could develop from those characters.
Oh yeah, like when the project started, I didn't know if it was even going to happen. Like I was like, yo, I really don't know. And we were trying to get the funding, and then my dad told me just make the pilot. And even though it was scary, I was like, okay, I'm just going to do it because if I don't do it, no one's going to do it. So the fear was just the ability to be able to make it and if it would come out in a way that was good enough. But obviously from the support tonight and all the people coming out, it's more than good enough. I think it's a community thing now. It belongs to the people now.